$50 o compra 100 pinturas y tintes Valspar en Lowe's. Visita valspar.com/localizar web para más información.
Live from the headquarters of Ramsey Solutions, it's the Ramsey Show, where we help people build wealth, do work that they love, and create actual amazing relationships. #1 best-selling author of the book Breaking Free from Broke, Ramsey personality, and host of the very popular George Kamel Show on YouTube. George Kamel is my co-host today. Thank you for joining us, America. The phone number is 888-825-5225. So, George, sometimes when people think of Dave Ramsey, they think cheap.
I don't like that.
They think, if I'm doing Dave Ramsey, I can't ever have a life the rest of my life. And that happened early on in my career. I got associated with, beans and rice and beans, junk cars, drive the hoopty, never have a life, can't have any fun, and that's all about Dave Ramsey. And the truth is that that's the exact opposite of me. And so we had to try to communicate that to our team, and we started saying, okay, here's the deal. Yes, you're going to pay a price to win, but the point is win. That's the point. So live like no one else so that you can live and give like no one else. Drive a car like no one else so that later you can drive a car like no one else.
Yeah, it wasn't the end goal.
And so the goal is not to be worth $80 million and live in a cave, collect lint, and only come out on triple coupon Thursday. That's not the goal. Okay, the goal is to be outrageously generous, enjoy the money, to live like no one else. But you got to get your crap cleaned up to do that, right? You got to get out of debt, you got to get your emergency fund in place, and then you hit baby step 4, 5, and 6, where you're investing in building your emergency fund, and now you're starting the process of living like no one else.
And let your foot off the gas a little and start to upgrade some of the stuff, go on vacations again, all that good stuff.
So a couple of years ago, we launched a Live Like No One Else cruise. And the cruise date was approximately the same date that we shut the entire nation down for the Fauci pandemic. And so, guess what? We didn't cruise, which was a problem. Because, people were getting on those boats. Y'all remember, it was a mess. And so, it was so painful for all of us here. Because we had the thing sold out. It was going to be such fun.
I had my bags packed.
It was ready. We were so ready to go. And like weeks, days before. It was March 23rd, 2020 was the sale date. That's when we were going to go and leave the dock, right? No. Not enough masks or flattening of the curve or vaccines on the planet to cause that puppy to sail. It was done. But guess what? Today, we are relaunching the Live Like No One Else cruise. We are going, baby. It just took a little while. We're going next year at this time, and it went on sale today to the public. And as soon as it went out on the public and went out to our, we sent out the email newsletter from the people on our database and so forth, we shut the cruise website down. We broke the internet. Oh, boy. So many people want to live like no one else with us. So it's all the Ramsey personalities. George Kamel. You got 7 days of George Kamel trapped on a boat with you.
Don't tell my wife, Dave. She may not go.
And Jade Warshaw, and Dr. John Deloney, and Ken Coleman, and me. I'm going to be there the whole week. That's right. And we're bringing some friends with us, y'all. It's going to be so fun. It's Holland America, so it's an upscale cruise. It's not like Walmart on the Seas or something. This is a good one. Okay? And some of those other ones, y'all know what they are.
Not a great value cruise.
Yeah, this is not a value cruise. This is a fun cruise. It's an upscale. Because now you're living like no one else. You don't need to come on this cruise, though, unless you're in baby step 4 or beyond. Because that would, A, make us hypocrites, and B, you wouldn't be following our system. Because we tell you not to go on vacation until you're out of debt and have your emergency fund in place. Baby steps 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to stay with that. We stayed with it last time. The cruise sold out in I think it was about 4.5, 5 weeks it sold out last time we did it. And based on the response this morning, it's not even going to last that long this time.
Well, think about it. Over the last 5 years, people are in much better shape financially if they've been following these steps.
Yeah.
They've gotten that.